video, guys.
Hi.
We
Another apartment video, guys.
Wow. I said we. You finished the sentence. I guess time is money. All right.
We don't have time for this. We don't have time for this. If you've been in this channel before, you know that she's been looking for a place. It's been a bit of a struggle because the real estate in Korea is a bit of a struggle financially.
Well, I'm about to actually lose my mind.
Okay, so we've been to different neighborhoods.
Girl, we went to too many goddamn places, and I have not found. That's the
bottom line. We're still looking.
Oh my god. So today we were like, you know what, I always felt like, you know, Itaewon is the place I go to have fun, like we go cafe or whatever, and back in the day we went clubbing and stuff, and then I was like, you know what, actually Itaewon has nice places. Yes, it might be a bit more over the budget that I wanted to spend at first, but maybe sometimes you have to make concessions, sacrifices, trade-offs. Yeah. So we were like, let's actually go check
increase the budget first.
Yeah.
And let's go check Itaewon.
Just to see what's there.
Like Yongsan area, because Yongsan is pretty big. You have Itaewon and then you have, like, you know, the rest of the Yongsan, right?
You know what? If I lived in Itaewon,
it's actually not expensive when you think about it.
Exactly. It's not, well, yeah.
Compared to your place now,
compared to where I am, but also I'm on the outskirts of Seoul.
That's what I'm saying. It's like known to be like a very cheap place, your place.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
So,
really cheap neighborhood.
Yeah,
but comparatively to the rest, compared to Gangnam, for example, you don't get those places for this price.
Yeah, and if I found some place, I'd be neighbors with V.
Huh?
Hey! I'll be neighbors with Jungkook, you know, like maybe we'll meet as we go to the, you know, the boulangerie. Like, hey, what's up, Jungkook? Like, what are you getting today? I'm getting everything bagel, and you, well, I'm getting cream cheese like everybody else. When's your next album? Hurry up, like we're waiting, you know, normal morning conversation.
We lost her slightly. But
I'm back.
She's back. She's back.
I'm back.
She's coming
and
back.
Yeah.
And better than ever, I hope. what was that?
Speaking of hope, what about J-Hope? I'm so sorry. Back to
the beginning.
Regular programming. We were looking for a place this time in Yongsan, and we saw a total of 4 places.
Which, honestly, surprisingly,
they were good.
Good. Like, honest, I have zero expectations.
Yeah.
From everything else we've seen, like I was expecting
afraid.
small, dirty,
decrepit.
Yeah, especially I don't know why Itaewon in my head old.
Yeah, well,
you know?
I mean, it's a lot of villas,
that's
like
what,
the old style, so we were
like,
a little worried about
that.
that.
It's gonna be old, it's gonna be small and stuff. Also, the prices we went up, but not that up. So it's like, yeah, it's not gonna be great. It was great. Some of them were really good. Some of them were really good.
Yeah, let's talk about the first one. Honestly, the first one, the first thing you see is the windows. Windows.
Yeah.
Windows.
Boom.
Yeah. It's not like you were seeing like a view, like a crazy view, but bro, it was still a view of like roofs. I guess you could see in the background, like the light. It was still like a great day. It was still raining when we got there, and it was still light and bright in there, girl.
Now, should we say the main problem right now?
Well, let's talk about the good points at least.
Because the main problem relate to this, the view.
Let's go back.
Right?
So the view is great. The space was great. It was really large, wide.
Yeah.
It had like a, how do you call it, like a loft situation.
Very nice.
The lady who was living there, she put her bed downstairs, but you could definitely go do upstairs and have like a whole living room. It was amazing. If you know how to decorate.
Yeah. But even the ground floor was like still super huge. Usually when they have the loft here, it's like it's super small, and then you have the top. But here it was like big room,
big,
and you still have the top. So
big,
like
bright.
Space.
Yeah. Now,
space.
Why did they have nice windows? Yes, you can see the roof. Why is that?
Because you're on top of everybody else. Why are
you on the summit?
You have to climb.
When we got there, I didn't actually take into account how you actually get. The bus put me at a certain stop and was like, oh yeah. At first I thought it would be 10 minutes. I put it back again. It was like 14. I was like, okay. It went like this the whole time.
Like this. You're climbing. It's a mountain. Okay, you're on top of a mountain.
If you don't have I was thinking
vehicle.
If you don't have any kind of motorized vehicle, even the electric bike, you're gonna die.
He's suffering.
You know, you texted me, oh my god, because she got there a bit before. She was like, the hill is crazy. And I was just like, yeah, you really need a car or whatever. You said that. And then in the minute you said that, I saw a car coming and a car going up almost hit each other, first of all. And then the third one coming. So I was like, oh, so this is how it is when y'all go to work? Because obviously the hill is like this. So the car is going like... in order not to fucking go down. And the other car is trying to and wait for the other one. It was a mess. So if you want to live in that area and you don't have like something other than your legs, baby,
It's
I
difficult.
don't
Let
recommend.
me. I want to find the prices and stuff. This one was a bit expensive as well.
Ooh,
yeah, the deposit was like 15 million won.
Yeah.
And 1,500,000 won, which is insane. And without maintenance fee, what do you call this?
The maintenance fee was like
Utility
like
fees and
what?
stuff.
100. Okay,
Yeah.
100.
So it was expensive, but honestly, it was nice.
I'm thinking the people who live there, when we looked in the thing, they all had like cars, nice cars. So you can tell, okay, someone who's getting like a certain type of salary, they can afford to live there, they have a car, they're Gucci. But if you're like a freelancer who's on, yeah, that was not
happening.
That was not happening.
We also got to see the unit next door. This one was empty, and this one, the view.
That's all. That's the only difference, and honestly, it made all the difference. Because honestly, you have the same
It's
thing
not
as
even the
everything.
only difference. There's also the pantry.
Yeah, the pantry, they had like an actual walk-in pantry, girl. Girl, I have 3 objects in my fridge. I live by myself. What do you want me to do with that? But anyway, it was good to have because you can put all your stuff, like your big coats and
whatever.
like suitcases and everything. My current house, I don't even see my suitcases. They're very well concealed. But still, I was like, oh my gosh, like there's so much space. But the view...
Damn sun view, excuse you!
I know I'm not gonna go. Whoever gets that apartment, I'm very jealous of you.
Other than that, pretty much the same layout, by the way.
It was the same. It was the one next door.
Yeah,
it was just like flipped, and then they had like lots of storage and everything. But the view, like literally, like
The
it's almost like
romance of it was crazy.
it was a square with the mountain, and I'm saying dead in the middle. Are you kidding? You can see. I don't need to tell you. But oh my gosh, I was like, oh, and then so they had the pantry. Obviously, the bathroom had like a whole like shower booth, which I always love.
It was very modern. The whole the whole thing was clean and modern. Like honestly.
Honestly, I was just like, oh, do I want to spend money? No, I don't.
It's not I don't want to, I can't.
It's not that I can't. I could potentially,
but
but
like
that
a
would
waste.
be like a waste, honestly. By myself, all that extra space, I could just save money and invest it right now. I'm very into investments these days. So I was just like, yeah, if I'm gonna, this is like what? Double my current rent? More than that? Triple? Yeah, anyway, so y'all see why.
But it was very pretty.
So the third place
was a bit further away from Itaewon.
Yeah.
So we left the hill. That was good. It's more around like Yongsan station, like behind Yongsan station.
And it had transportation
Yeah, it was
around,
nice.
and it was flat.
It was really nice. The neighborhood was not bad either. There's like a lot of cafes and a lot of
very
things
residential.
there. Yeah, very nice. The building was new. And same deposit, so 15,000 and then 1,100 for the rent, 100 for the utility fees.
Yeah.
The point of this one was like there was different rooms. So you had the living room, a little room, and then a bedroom.
Yeah.
Now on paper, okay, now first, let's talk about the positive. You had a hangang view, like a river view.
All right, if you stood in the living room
You
against
could
the
see the
wall,
river.
you could see the river, which
Which
is
is
I'm not mad at it. I'm
It's
mad
not
at
all
it.
the time. Also, a lot of windows all the way.
Yeah. It was really, that's what I liked about it. It was very
Open.
like bright and open. Even you didn't need to turn on the light. It was good.
Very nice.
But the size of it.
Now the problem is because I tried to make so many rooms, everything was very small.
That's the thing. I feel like they try to be like, we have 3 rooms.
Yeah, you
So
didn't
bad.
need
They could have
that.
done like a 2-room.
Yeah.
With like a nice large living room and a nice large room. But no, they had to split it in 3. And literally you enter and you feel like you're in a closet.
Yeah, literally her bed would not fit.
Yeah, my bed doesn't fit. And I'm claustrophobic, so I don't play with that.
Yeah, so that was so close to being
yeah.
really good, but
Yeah.
why don't you break this wall and make it like this?
Yeah. I don't know. Do people want like, maybe they want walk-in dress-ins, like dress rooms, that's why?
It feels, I don't know.
Maybe they wanted to say we have it.
Yeah.
But you could have made it a bit smaller. Like for your clothes, it could have been a rectangle. But it's this square that's like awkwardly small. Like, what am I supposed to do here? I guess like an office, maybe?
I think it's supposed to be an office.
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be maybe an office, but yeah, it was.
Wow, they call it a fucking bedroom, huh?
See?
That's doing too much. It's not big. It can be a bedroom. Anywho, guys, this was very nice, but too small.
Too small. I mean, I
Not even too small.
could have.
The layout is not.
It was
great.
weird. It's just awkward layout,
Yeah.
but I could have lived there. It was just too small for the price that it was.
Now that I think about it, look at the picture. The way they lie to you, it looks pretty fine here.
It looks huge.
At the same time, it looks the same, but it also looks
But now we know why. They like to use these like big
Yeah.
fisheye cameras. That's why. Now, if you see again on like any type of online real estate, just go for yourself. Don't look at the picture and just pick the thing. Go see it for yourself. Because the reality, you'll see.
The reality is so different.
Now, you start, because I got shit to say.
No, parce que, attends, is it the same? This one looks better. There is this window here. This one looks way better.
No, the picture looks better, but...
The last one
It
was in an
at-
older building. It was in Yongsan.
What was
next
the
to-
price again? $10,000
It
and
was the
like
cheapest one we've seen.
$1,000-ish.
Yeah, but
okay.
the fees were way more
300.
expensive. Which
Girl.
I don't understand why, because the building was super old. That's the one
building
thing.
was old. The building was not very clean.
It was not very clean. Old and like that was the thing I was expecting from Itaewon. Like, I
So,
was like, okay.
What am
But
I
then,
paying $300 for?
But then, me personally, when I entered the thing, I don't know if we have a lot of footage from this because we bothered the lady. I hate doing this. We bothered the lady that was living there. She wasn't expecting nobody. I'm so sorry.
It wasn't our fault.
Yeah. Well.
No, we told you they like to go and knock on people's doors and
Yeah,
you don't know.
So she was there, so I don't know how much footage we have because we don't really want to film people. But you enter, you have a big window in front, and it's super big, again, super huge living room situation. And then you have enough space for the kitchen. You can put like a dining table. It's still separated. You still have the space to have like a proper living room. And then again, a loft, and you can put your bed upstairs.
Yeah.
So space-wise,
It was
huge,
great. Yeah.
huge. She had like a whole desk also.
Yeah.
She had like desk, dining table, sofa, bedroom.
And not just a small dining table, she had for
It's
at least
huge.
4 people. Yeah, I
So
don't know
like
how she did it.
space-wise for that price, wow.
Yeah.
The view, really nice. You have like on the, I like me personally trains because it's always something to look at. And you had view on the Yongsan trains and stuff, train station, railway.
Yeah.
So everything to me, super nice. The one problem, which I agree, terrible, the bathroom. Now, because she has a trauma with bathrooms, that's absolutely non-negotiable. To me, you can clean it. You can clean it.
Of course, you have
like,
to.
Call somebody, like do it like deep clean and whatever. And it's fine. It's an
but it's-
old and dirty bathroom, but it's fine.
It's old and dirty and had no windows. You could feel the like moisture and like the. I feel like they were gonna be like. I feel like the bacteria was gonna talk to me. Like it was
not ready for that
I
conversation.
understand. Me personally, if I move to a new place, I don't care if they cleaned it. I will call somebody. I don't care.
Yeah.
I will clean it anyway.
I don't trust
But I just didn't trust it because there something is so deeply ingrained. I don't know how long it's been like this. If it doesn't go away, then now what? I signed the contract. Like fuck this. I was like, nah. The bathroom, it just kind of like it threw me off. Girl, you could have at least given it a little bit.
That's not what we
She was
care.
literally in her
That
bed when we
is-
came.
Yeah.
I felt so
She
bad.
had to dress, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
because she was like, Samsimanyo! And I'm sure she was
Come
like,
on,
so I was
she-
like,
she
alright,
wasn't ready
why
for
would you
us.
do that to
Yeah,
her?
yeah.
In the wee hours, it's not the wee hours.
But we don't
What is
talk about her. Talk about the apartment.
But
Other
my
than the
point
bathroom.
is, when like, for me personally, when, that's why I don't like going when a person is there. I don't like when there's furniture, because I cannot like see and project how I'm gonna do it, and I'm judging now. I'm busy judging instead of thinking what I'm supposed to do with the place. That's me. It's my problem. I'm still going to therapy. But I was just like, alright girl, you could have done better, but okay. But no, seriously, like the place was nice. Like the
nice.
actual
And you're very close to the station, Yongsan.
it was super
You're super close to Itaewon.
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
just a little
so many
scared.
buses.
I was a little scared. Do you hear the train?
We didn't.
Well,
There was one
no
coming.
train.
There was one
Oh,
coming.
you saw? So
When I
it's
opened
double...
the thing, there was one coming.
Okay, nice.
So like, yeah, that's pretty fine.
In that case, then, needless to say, the hunts is still on. I have not
not
found
easy.
the gem.
But bottom line is, when you increase your budget, you get a bit better stuff.
Oh yeah, because
Clearly.
those first two
Like
places was
the difference between what you can get from below 1 million and above 1 million is crazy.
Yeah,
It's insane.
Also, if I have the funds to go into those two first places on the summit, I'll just buy myself an electric bike and get on with life.
Yeah, to be
I don't
fair.
need to be climbing every day.
So you're gonna go around Seoul everywhere in the electric bike now? Or you just park your bike at the bottom
Yep.
and then you
Nah, they see me rolling, hey, and that's it. And then you save
Makes
on
sense.
transportation. So there you have it. But yeah, that was our today. That was very eventful.
But yeah, unfortunately not successful. But
Not successful, but if you can help you see what's out there,
yeah,
I'm
At
fine
least
with
there's
that.
something, I guess.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people who pay these rents. So
Yeah.
this is a regular.
I mean, if you go
price.
into a company, if you're paid in like a company money, like a big company, I think you can afford that.
Yeah, because if you're if it like entry level these days, what, 4 million a month?
Something like that.
Yeah, you can afford it for sure.
But that would be like half of your salary ish.
It would be. But the thing is, I am greedy, and I'm like, yeah, no. If I don't need that space for sure, and I'm fine where I'm at, I'm paying $600, darling. I'm good.
Yes,
I'm not gonna go to. But I wanted to see what was out there. So if that helps you guys, then definitely, let us know.
So maybe by visiting somewhere else, maybe you will find the perle rare, comment on dit? The hidden treasure, whatever the hell.
The Holy Grail,
Yeah,
darling.
maybe.
Yes.
Hopefully at some point. But hey.
We'll see how that goes.
But hey, that's us.
Yeah,
That's us.
that was today.
Yeah.
So
See you
I
next
guess
time.
we will see you in your next video.
Bye.